for becoming a Group 3 again. And we've only got one to load, that being Trust in You. Indifference in, Braithnock rides for his master, Brett Kavanagh. Red light is on. Here we go. Newcastle Cup field ready to break. There they go, they're off and racing, and Don Diego de Vega, he read as the start was effective, and he's 3 lengths behind the second last horse. He blew the start. Indifference away well. Soul of Spain, the favourite, showing a bit of speed. Barrier 1. Royal Supremacy a little keen, about to be crossed by Travolta as they go to the winning post, and there's no speed. Belvedere Boys drops in for a trail, about 5th on the outside as they go into the first bend towards the 1800. So You Are back on the rails, followed by Trust in You, Wycliffe. And after blowing the jump, Don Diego de Vega, he's last in the cup. Indifference leads and he controls the race. No tempo to report heading to the mile. Indifference by 3/4 on Travolta. A half away third, the inside was Soul of Spain, and Royal Supremacy gets a good run. He's been able to switch off now. He over-raced for a few strides early, but he gets into a rhythm. Belvedere Boys has his back, followed by So You Are, passing the 1400 metres. Then Trust in You, Wycliffe, and Don Diego de Vega is last of all. They go a bit more of a gallop now, out to the 1200, and Indifference for Braithnock. The Apprentice leads by 3/4 of a length on Travolta, having his second run at the 2400. Locked away third, the inside, his stablemate Soul of Spain. 1 out and 1 back is Royal Supremacy. He's had a good run. Behind those horses, So You Are, Belvedere Boys, Wycliffe. He's back on the inside, last year's runner-up, then Trust in You. And last is Don Diego de Vega. It is Indifference out towards the 750, half a length in front of Travolta, who's right there with him. In behind those, Soul of Spain. Royal Supremacy nicely poised. He's about to peel and go now. He starts to slide up 3 deep. He's got Soul of Spain to his inside, trying to keep him in a pocket as they sprint up now, top of the straight. Indifference, Travolta together. Royal Supremacy looming. There's room for Soul of Spain on the fence. He's starting to dart through. Then So You Are. Royal Supremacy, Travolta, Soul of Spain, the 3 big guns in the betting with 200 metres to go. It's Soul of Spain, the inside, Travolta, Royal Supremacy, 75 to run. Soul of Spain's drawn to the front. Royal Supremacy stays with, but Soul of Spain will win the cup. Soul of Spain wins it by half a length. Royal Supremacy and Travolta. Photo for 4th between So You Are and Wycliffe. Don Diego de Vega, Belvedere Boys, Trust in You, and Indifference has run last. Soul of Spain gives Chris Waller his 7th Newcastle Cup. For Zach Lloyd, he drew barrier 1 and he has not gone around a horse. The room presented for him up the inside and he showed good dash, this horse. He continues to step up and he just might be a light chance hope in the Metropolitan on the back of that, because he's got a bit of a dash. Look at this last 600. If that is right, 33.18. If that is right, that is damn quick at the end of 2300. They did look to be walking mid-race. It looked a slow pace. And this horse, he sprinted home brilliantly. Interim numbers: 9, 4, 7 and 2. 9, 4, 7 and 2. Soul of Spain for Chris Waller. Wins the Newcastle Cup under Zach Lloyd, defeating 4 Royal Supremacy, 7 Travolta and 2 Wycliffe. 125 flat, half length by a neck, home in 33.18. I doubt they've come home much quicker in